Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers to December 2024 general monthly reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, who like and share my videos, because that helps my whole channel to circulate to more and more individuals who are in need of this information just like you. Okay, so Gemini, let's get to the transits. We have several big ones, and we have 5, to be exact, retrograde planets going on this month, right now, and soon. And Gemini, the new moon, was on the 1st just a couple days ago, and that was in opposition to you, Gemini, was in Sagittarius, 9 degrees, 35 minutes, along with Mercury also being in Sagittarius. And Mercury's going retrograde from the 1st through the 14th. The full moon will be on the 15th. It's going to be in your sign, Gemini, 23 degrees, 53 minutes. We still have transiting Chiron in Aries at 19 degrees all month, and transiting North Node is also in Aries all month long, beginning at 4 degrees and by the end of the month, 1 degree. Okay, so the big stuff, and this is for all of us in general, and then of course, any of you who might have some of these, if you have some of these planets, aspecting planets with these transits in your chart as well. Mars is in Leo, and it goes retrograde on the 6th of December, and it will be at 6 degrees on that day, and then by the end of the month it will be at 2 degrees. And the big deal with transiting Mars being in Leo and being between 6 degrees to 2 degrees, we are going to be at a close opposition. And so we're at a close opposition right now, but it's going to get even more intense as it gets closer to the 0 degrees that transiting Pluto is in Aquarius right now. So again, that's a big deal. Pluto has to do with very intense energies, and because Pluto doesn't say no, it just keeps going, desiring to get to the root truth. Doesn't matter what it has to blast away, what type of blockages it has to, or how it has to disperse those blockages. It's going to do that. And Mars is the action planet. It can be aggressive because it's very passionate, and it's very action oriented. So, which means it can be very explosive. So whatever the communication is that Pluto is bringing out to the surface, the root truths coming out, because Aquarius has to do with truth. Leo has to do with Mars. Leo has to do with center stage. So we're going to see a lot of very explosive, passionate, truthful information coming out with this Mars energy, and also physical action being taken, not just talking. So that is a huge deal, and I'm talking in the world at large, because these transits are happening with all of us. And then again, depending on each of us individually and our natal wheels, that will depend upon how it personally affects us even more personally. Okay, also Gemini, so we still have Jupiter in your sign, Gemini, and it's retrograde now. It went retrograde on the 2nd at 17 degrees, and it will remain so all month long. And what that means is Jupiter in Gemini is at a close square to transiting Saturn in Pisces. And so no doubt you're well aware, Gemini, because you've had and you will continue to have transiting Saturn in Pisces for a while. Now, depending on how close right now, degree wise, it is close to whatever you have in Gemini, will depend upon if you are feeling that intensely right now or not. And Jupiter being in your sign at 17 degrees to whatever it's conjunct next to of your Gemini signs, that's going to expand those characteristics of that planet that you have in Gemini. And so, and what Saturn does is Saturn insists upon you focusing on whatever those characteristics of your Gemini planets are, focusing on that to take care of that, to take care of any blockages, and that could have to do with authority figures, that would have to do possibly with father for some of you, because that's father figure, authority figures of all kinds, whoever you see as authority figures. Sometimes that can be mother for some of you. And security, your security base. So that's being focused on as well. And Saturn also has to do with those types of security and foundational securities that you have always seen to be stable and long-lasting. They can definitely be transforming, and some going away, and all of that stuff, especially with Pluto too, and Mars, and all of that together. And then also transiting Uranus is still in Taurus. It is retrograded, also went retrograde, I should say, on the 2nd. And it was 24 degrees then. And so by the end of the month, it's going to be 23 degrees. And that puts another into the mix with Mars and transiting Pluto as well. Because Uranus has to do with unexpected, surprising changes happening. So, and that being in Taurus, it squares, hard aspect, to both Mars and Pluto in Aquarius. So that's another big deal. Why we will be seeing unexpected quick changes, physical changes, transformations in our world, and that will affect all of us in some way, shape, or form, which I see very positive. It might not feel that way for some, but others, you're going to see positive, and you're going to see it as positive. Last but not least, Venus is going into Aquarius on the 8th, and it will be a close conjunction to transiting Pluto in Aquarius. So that has to do with love. Venus is about love, beauty, how, and getting to that, maybe opening that up, the truth, what's truly, or who is truly loving, who is truly beautiful, and everyone in general in the world, that will be transforming, or can definitely be transforming. And in some cases, Venus has to do with money. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens there. Gemini, let's get to your specific reading for December. And let's see here. I don't even know what the date is today. 3rd or 4th? 3rd or 4th. So, okay, there was one of December when I'm recording. Okay, so what else for Gemini? Whoa, okay, that was a really big one. Okay, is there anything else for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising. Woo, yes. Okay. All right. North or South nodes of the Moon. Okay, so this one wanted to be shown first. Let me take a look at this. The first thing I got is, because this is a person, and here's the person, and here's the cliff, and this person's is leaping off, and I just instantly got, you're taking a leap of faith, or you are to take a leap of faith this month in some area of your life. Something that's been stressing you out is what I'm getting, is you are to take a leap of faith and just stay positive. Do your best to keep your thoughts positive, especially in the area that's stressing you out, because that will constrict the energies. As long as you stay stressed, that will continue to constrict the energies, and you will not see any flow happening. You won't see any forward movement. And so again, what I'm getting is, take the leap of faith and turn those negative thoughts as best you can, as quickly as you can, into positive, so that, and just allow you to relax, and do as much as you can this month to relax yourself. Keep yourself relaxed. Your inner self, your emotions balanced, however that means for you. Taking time also to be with yourself, so there's no other energies that are complicating or disrupting you, so that you can concentrate and just stay calm and just take time for yourself, is what I'm getting. And you're not the only sign, because we have all those retrogrades this month, which also has all of us looking back to a past event, past situation, past experience, past feeling. And you, Gemini, definitely having Saturn squaring whatever you have, squaring Jupiter, transiting Pluto, Pisces, transiting Jupiter, and then whatever you have in your sign of Gemini. And then, of course, the other things that I talked about, which I won't go into any more than that. But I wanted to say something else too. Just have a lot coming in really fast. You could also have information coming in really fast to you, either externally or intuitively, or both. So that is also another reason why I'm seeing that you need to take time out for yourself. Just you in your own energy, spending that private time however long you can, 5, 10, 20 minutes, half an hour, however long. But I'm seeing that it'll be better for you, I should say, because it's totally up to you. You're all individuals, and you will need the time out differently than, individually differently, depending on what you're specifically going through. But I'm seeing that if you choose to take time out regularly, that's what I'm seeing that will be the most beneficial for you, especially this month, Gemini. I'm also getting, you're not seeing, okay, let me see how I can say this. Whatever situation this is, or maybe you're waiting for an answer, or you're waiting for something before you take a step, because you want to see the full picture ahead of you before you make a choice or you take a step forward. Well, what I'm seeing with this card, Gemini, is that you're to just take that step. You're to just go for it. And again, have faith, because you're not going to be able to see everything. You're supposed to just trust your intuition, trust the facts that are coming to you, or the facts that you already have about, because I don't know what this is, if it's a situation, an opportunity, I don't know, but you're not going to receive everything that you're desiring to receive as far as information before it. So if you're waiting, if any of you are waiting to take a step forward because you're waiting for all of the facts or all of the information to be clear, or to be assured that everything is, that's the positive way, that's the best way for you, it's not, you're not going to get that right now. You are supposed to use your own all of your skills, internal, external, and all of the information that you have, because it's not going to be all of it, but all of the information that you have available to you, and make the choice with that and go for it. The longer you wait, the harder that will be if you continue to keep expecting for you to have all and be able to see all clearly, because you're not going to. This is part of faith for you, Gemini, is what I'm getting. And positive thinking, positive attitude, and gratitude, and all of that. All of your learnings that you have, and knowledge that you have about that. Because you are in the process of, for lack of a better word, manifesting. It starts in the mind. It starts with your thoughts. It starts with your feelings. Positive feelings, positive thoughts. And of course, continuing, because blockages also will stop the ability. And that would be why taking care of anything that you haven't, that you are being drawn to, if you have a trigger in the past, like an emotion that comes up from a current situation that reminds you of something that happened to you in the past, that, and it gave you a negative feeling or emotion, or reminded you of a negative experience, a unpleasant experience, that means that you have a blockage there, but it's being brought up to your conscious attention so that you can have the chance to take care of it, because that could also be why you're not, if you are doing your best to move forward and it's not, you're not going anywhere, it's still, you're still not getting results, it's because you're blocked. And so you must take a look inside and figure out, and take a look at your natal wheel and the transits going on, dealing with Saturn square to whatever you have in Gemini is a good step as well, because it's no doubt there. Absolutely, if you haven't completely taken care of something, you'll keep getting triggered. But as soon as you stop being emotionally triggered by different situations or memories or anything, whatever that might be for you specifically, then you know that you have completed and cleared all that out of your system, and so you're not blocked in with that anymore. So that is positive. So continue until that happens, Gemini. Okay, so well, I'm seeing that you could be getting information in your dreams, or when you're, you have your eyes closed and you're relaxed. That's when the information is coming to you. Someone's trying to send you messages, and definitely I'm seeing that from the spiritual side, so the unseen realm. And also I got to that I first saw this as someone on the other side is giving you a kiss, so they're on the cheek. it's like a protection. It's like, I'm here. It's like they're being supportive. And so also they could be the same one that is trying to send you supportive messages or information in your dream state, or again, when you're relaxed, meditating maybe for some of you. Oh, wow. Okay. And so pay attention to that, your dreams, your intuition, things that come, signs and synchronicities this month. Okay, what I'm getting from this, I was drawn to, so this person is behind these fish, but they can see through with their eyes. So what I first got is, you are more able this month to see through the veil, to see through something, maybe something that you weren't able to see before. So gain insight on something, gain new knowledge, being able to see something from a different perspective, a higher perspective, where you couldn't see that before. And I'm noticing that one of the fish is over this person's mouth. And so that to me is saying that maybe keep that to yourself right now. Whatever you are seeing isn't necessarily meant for you to speak it out loud right away, or I just got ever for some of you, could be ever. Again, you use your own discretion, because this is just what I'm getting. This is the messages that I'm getting to tell you. So something about fish. Maybe you have Pisces in your chart. You could have Pisces prominent in your chart. I was just being drawn to the fish. And fish is also, because Pisces is the natural house of the 12th house, which is the subconscious. So maybe you're going to be able to see, for some of you, this might not be everybody, all of you, but you will be able to see into your subconscious. So you will be able to consciously see something that has been blocking you subconsciously. It's been in your subconscious, and it's a blockage, a program, and now you're being able to see this consciously. And once you see that consciously, then you have control of how you choose to deal with that, and how quickly, how slowly you choose to deal with that, and take care of that blockage. And it's going to give you a new perspective, absolutely. And for some of you, you've been doing this, and this is just a confirmation. Maybe that has already happened. And then just with what you're seeing, what you're taking that leap of faith into, is going to increase your self-worth, because each time you do that, the more you do, it opens up your solar plexus, which is your self-worth center. And so you are what I see is you're increasing slowly but surely, step by step, your personal self-worth, which is awesome, Gemini. Keep going. Keep digging into that unknown inside yourself, until all those blockages are gone, all those triggers, bad memories. Okay, that was long, very deep with all of that. So let me see. Okay, well, I'm being drawn to this. So Gemini, let's take a look and see what else does Gemini need to know. Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon for Gemini. What else for Gemini? Come on, Gemini. Is this not supposed to get this deck yet? What's going on? Come on. Or it's very specific. I feel like there's a card, but it's very specific. Got a little gnat. That's buzzing me. Okay, wait. There's one right here. This one is the, well, there might be two. Yep, there's two. Okay. Let me put this back. Okay, Gemini, let's see. Celebration. So there is something that's coming up for you this month that you are going to have a reason to celebrate. Wow, that is awesome. It's number 40. Enter. This is number 15, and I'm getting you're entering, about ready to enter into a brand new world. And I also was getting that these obviously go together because they both came out together, and that this celebration, with this celebration, there is this new door opening for you. Again, they're linked together somehow. This new beginning, this new doorway, portal that you're entering, new cycle. It has everything to do with this celebration, and they go together. So, I don't know, maybe some of you are going to get a new job, new soul mission that you're entering into, or you're ready to enter into. Also, I'm getting I was seeing this, there's a bunch of people in the tent here just celebrating you, and I saw that as you have a bunch of others on the other side, in the spiritual realm, so proud of you, so proud of you, Gemini. So keep going, keep doing whatever that is you're doing, because they are proud of you. You are on the right track, and you're about ready to enter into a brand new world that you're going to love. And you don't necessarily see this celebration coming, because I was drawn to the night, and so this could come as a surprise, surprise party for maybe for someone. Okay. Okay, so let's see what else. Let me see if I can get some tarot cards for you, Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. I'm also getting, once you choose to jump off that, go ahead and just have that faith and just take the leap of faith. That's when the celebration happens. And that's what you're being encouraged to do, is take that leap of faith. That's the biggest thing this month, and whatever area that means for you. and your spirit guides, your higher self, your past over loved ones, the universe, source, creator, however you see that, is you're having nudges, you're having being sent messages of encouragement to just go for it. Signs and synchronicities as well. So, okay, what else for Gemini? What else does Gemini need to know? I don't even know what time it is. Okay, we still have time. I'm gonna. So I've gone longer with all the other signs so far this month. So Gemini, what else? Other details for Gemini. I know I've said a lot. Huh. Oh, there we go. Okay, I have to remember now. Oh, Nine of Swords, yes. Okay, so this is the Nine of Swords. So that means to me that you are ending. Well, first of all, you've been going through heavy stuff, dealing with heavy stuff, heavy, no doubt, subconscious stuff, blockages, internal blockages. Maybe even had a hard time sleeping for some of you. Ravens, I'm getting. You could see a raven now. I think it's a bat right now, but I first saw that as a raven. And so raven could be your sign or synchronicity if you see ravens. If you see bats as well. There's a bat in the window. Maybe for some of you, just in general, any type of bird that you see in the window. It could be an owl, and it could be nighttime. This is nighttime, but it doesn't have to be nighttime. I'm just thinking of the signs and synchronicities. So yeah, you've been having, for some of you, troubled sleeping because this has really been a stress. What do you do? But that is in the process of ending, and is actually, as soon as you take that leap of faith, this ends, and your celebration begins into your new world, on your new path. Whatever that is for you, it's going to be different for all of you. Okay. You've been working hard, a lot of mental work, a lot of thinking, and a lot of thought process, maybe transforming your thought process in general. Maybe from negative to positive thinking. Could be definitely one thing. But you're at the end of that. You're at the end of that. And also the Five of Wands. Well, the one thing I'm getting with this Five of Wands is he's holding a book, and so you've been very passionate, and maybe this month is going to increase your passion of searching. Well, you've been searching for answers. You've been passionate and very focused about searching for answers for yourself, and clearing things out. And I'm meaning your internal refuse. I got that exact word, internal refuse. So you've been working on that, and you continue to work on that. And I'm seeing others around you, the Five of Wands. They're watching you. You might have others around that are watching you, to see what's going to happen, to see what are you going to do, how are you going to handle this, something like that. And just a second here. And there's one other person there besides yourself. You're the one reading the book, but your other friend is there also taking a peek. So you could have a friend, a partner that's also assisting you to open you up and help you with whatever is you've been trying to figure out and work through. Okay. I don't know, ants also. There's an ant in this picture. That's pretty interesting. So ants could be another sign or synchronicity for you if you see ants. But yeah, so let me see if I can get some more clarification on this Five of Wands. I just don't. Some more clarification on this Five of Wands for Gemini, please. Five of Wands for Gemini. There we go. There we go. Yeah, the moon. Okay. Yeah. Because you've been dealing with the moon, so you've been dealing with a lot of hidden emotions, and that could have to do with mother for some of you, because the moon is mother, and hidden emotions having to do with mother, and I'm saying also having to do with father because of transiting Saturn in Pisces, which squares anything you have in Gemini, but also mother here, and again, having maybe emotions coming up having to do with mother that have been stuck inside you that you didn't know were in there. Again, having to do with the darkness, the moon, not being able to access it before, which means if you can't access it, if you can't feel it, then you can't take care of it. So that's another big one you've been working on and or will continue to work on. Maybe some of you beginning to work on and become consciously aware of those emotions coming up this month. So again, take time for yourself. Look at your natal wheel. If you have your detailed, nodes of the moon, your Chiron, all of that stuff, then take a re-look at that if that sounds right for you. If you don't know, and you have your natal wheel, you can look in my playlist, because I do have note all the different nodes of the moon houses and the sign placements, and also the Chirons, house placement and signs in my playlist that you can listen to. So you just take a look at your natal wheel, and if you don't know and you want me to assist you to tell you your nodes of the moon, or send copies of your nodes of the moon, I can do that. I do that free of charge. So you just go to my website and you can send a message through my website, and my website is thecreativewoman.org. Yeah, Ten of Wands. Yeah, you've been again, you've had a lot on your back, a lot of responsibility, because you've been dealing with a lot of, what I'm getting, Gemini, is a lot of internal baggage that you've been carrying your whole life. And again, that will come down to the transiting planets, what's in your natal wheel, and all of that. But what I see in this card is you've been making great progress, because just a second here, you're almost there, because here's the end, and here she's walking up, and no doubt she's walked up a huge mountain like you have, and so you just have a little bit further to go. In fact, you might even be able to see the light, see the end, and feel that and know that you are almost there. And again, this celebration is telling you you're almost there. Okay. Okay, well, Gemini, I hope this was helpful, and I want to thank you for allowing me to do this reading for you for December 2024. And until next time, bye.